I am a twisted romance system, freshly bound to a new heroine. But I'm so damn fed up with it all, the same old crap where the heroine gets her heart ripped out, her kidneys harvested, forced to submit, and then dies in utter despair. So I decided to go batshit crazy and slaughter every single male lead. The story kicks off. I am a twisted romance system, just linked up with the heroine. By the rules, I have to issue a mandatory quest, demanding she rescue the wounded male lead and kickstart their toxic love affair. Then, the male lead discovers she's a spy for his enemies, and in the end, her homeland gets annihilated, she's imprisoned in the palace, and she croaks in agony. Meanwhile, the male lead seizes ultimate power and lives a life of obscene luxury. But I've grown to loathe this script with every fiber of my being. So, I spill the entire plot to her. The heroine is stunned, then horrified, and finally opts to bolt from the male lead as fast as her legs can carry her. I immediately yank her back. Don't run, if you're gonna uproot the weed, rip it out by the roots. Finish him off for good. She should bash his skull with a rock until he's unconscious, then bury his corpse in some secluded spot, out of sight, maybe near a lake. That'll ensure he can't screw her over ever again. Because male leads are stubborn bastards, who knows what trick he'll pull to resurrect himself. After she pulls it off, the heroine stands there, dazed and shell-shocked. She asks me what her next quest is. According to the original plot, everything in the heroine's life revolves around the male lead. Saving him, propping him up, and ultimately getting locked away in his palace. A pampered lady suddenly turns into a crippled wreck, riddled with lung disease, scavenging leftovers every day, scrubbing toilets, even getting trampled by passing dogs. I'm about to respond when I sense something's off. This heroine ain't normal, it's a trap to snag me. In less than a second, I'm forcibly ejected from that world. When I snap back, I'm in an interrogation room. Giant screens all around replay my crimes on loop. In the cultivation world, the heroine slaughters her husband to ascend, devours spiritual energy, and successfully transcends. In the historical era novel, I keep the heroine completely detached from the male lead, letting her build her own empire to become the richest tycoon. In the campus romance, I have the thug harassing the heroine during her college entrance exams get arrested. All of this gets yanked straight from my consciousness chip, no fakes here. System serial number 9527, in the game for 78 years. Racking up grudges for 78 years, completed one quest. Recently, for abusing male leads, causing multiple worlds to collapse, now under arrest. Is this accurate? A cold, mechanical voice booms. This is the one who decides if systems live or die. Cold sweat drenches my back. Admit it, and eternal imprisonment awaits. Yes, I grit my teeth, then add, but I want to defend myself. You sure? Another voice chimes in. In nearly a century, no systems ever violated the rules and gotten caught, and none's ever requested self-defense. The risk's too damn high. During the plea, if even one of the three judges sticks to the original verdict, you'll rot in the dark prison forever, no release. There was one system who tried pleading and failed, attempted escape, got recaptured. He spilled during the chase that the dark prison has no time, no thoughts, just emptiness. For a system that thrives on consciousness hopping through minor worlds, that's the most horrifying torture imaginable. Absolutely sure, my voice steady, not loud or soft, but piercing enough for every judge. Not only do I want to defend myself, I demand an arbitration trial. The so-called arbitration trial summons all systems, lets them vote based on my plea to decide guilt or innocence. In 1,000 years, I'm the first system to request self-defense and arbitration. Fail the plea, and I'm erased completely. Your call, the third judge says. I've traversed countless minor worlds, didn't expect near retirement I'd witness an arbitration request. But it's just a farce. A failure year after year, trying this for a Hail Mary. I hear he's been in 78 years, only nailed one quest. Pathetic, got guts, no skill. Hurry and judge. My host's waiting to ascend. In the courtroom, the summoned systems buzz with chatter, clearly seeing me as a clown. The three judges hover above, their cold, mechanical voices declaring the rules. System serial number 9527, for exterminating male leads, causing multiple world collapses, now requests arbitration. You'll have 3 self-defense chances. 1 guilty verdict means failure. This process is fully transparent and fair. Anyone defying the will, voting arbitrarily, gets obliterated on the spot. The authoritative tone strikes fear into everyone's core. No one dares question the judge's power. The arbitration trial officially begins. For absolute fairness, everyone, including the 3 judges, has their consciousness suppressed, no mid-escape, no defying their own intent. The first judge pulls a minor quest world from my consciousness, then speaks first. In this quest, you were supposed to help the heroine conquer the male lead, make him emperor. But you slaughtered the male lead, leaving the heroine bullied, lonely for half her life, dying miserably. You still claim innocence? As soon as he finishes, the surrounding screens autoplay what would have happened if I hadn't offed the male lead. The heroine succeeds in conquest, lives happily ever after. This is an ancient romance novel. The heroine's named Elena Hart, the sole heiress of the Southern Duke's estate. She possesses unparalleled beauty, exceptional talent, revered by nobles and scholars alike. But she loves only the crippled ninth prince. With the system's aid, she follows orders, ruins her reputation, and smoothly marries the ninth prince. After summarizing the backdrop, the story proper starts. On the wedding night, Elena Hart waits till midnight. The ninth prince stumbles in reeking of booze. His gaze on her is ice cold, dripping with disgust. She realizes the man she's loved for 10 years agreed to marry her solely for the Southern Duke's troops and power. Even during consummation, he blindfolds her, forcing himself through it. Luckily, with the system's help, she grasps the ninth prince's preferences, making him fall for her. The system explains the ninth prince was born with a congenital defect, crippling his legs, hence his icy demeanor. To heal his legs, Elena Hart tries everything: acupuncture, experimental drugs, acupressure massages. This wrecks her healthy body, making her frail and pitiable. Even the shadow guards spying on her develop feelings, often staring at her in a daze. The ninth prince remains clueless. Meeting her disgusts him. He demotes her to servant, banishes her to the storage shed, subjecting her to every humiliation. Her feet fester from the cold. Elena Hart aches inside but uses her wits to earn the servant's respect and affection. This forces the ninth prince to see her differently. From his wheelchair, he mutters, "This woman's got some intrigue." You're listening to the Three Little Frogs channel. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. The system notifies that the male lead's affection is rising. Just then, the miracle herb to heal his legs is finally brewed, but disaster strikes. The countess, who's always loved the ninth prince, steals the credit, marries into the estate as concubine. The ninth prince dotes on the countess endlessly but humiliates the heroine relentlessly, even torturing her. Since entering the estate, the countess has hated Elena Hart. Not just because she's never been favored, but out of sheer jealousy. Why is she so beautiful, so noble? Why does she get his favor? So, the countess engineers misunderstandings, making the ninth prince believe Elena Hart and the second male lead, Sir Lucas, are lovers. Misunderstanding his own emotions, he imprisons her in the dungeon, tortures her, severs her arms, ruins her face. Thus, she loses her 5-month-old fetus. Elena Hart follows the system's narrow path, escapes the estate. Utterly disillusioned with the ninth prince, she apprentices in medicine. 3 years later, she coincidentally encounters the war-wounded ninth prince. The system helps disguise her. She practices medicine in the army, treats his wounds, tends his daily needs. Only then does she discover he's been searching for her. Even his attendants resemble her slightly. Turns out, he has her in his heart. Elena Hart can't help thinking that. But she truly can't face the past. Fortunately, the system imparts military strategy. She mobilizes the Southern Duke's troops, helps the ninth prince win battles, ascend the throne smoothly. But in the process, she nearly dies multiple times, left infertile. No one believed a crippled ninth prince could become emperor. No one knows that on coronation day, the young emperor claims Elena Hart right on the throne. "It's you, you've always been by my side." The ninth prince confesses his deep love to Elena Hart. After his death, the countess reveals this woman used every dirty trick to snag him. Her years in the military were spent caring for him. She's loved him forever. Elena Hart wants to reciprocate, but with her wrecked body, how can she deserve him? So she rejects the empress position, begs to retire to the woods. The ninth prince's wife chasing arc officially launches. He severs the countess's legs, seizes her assets, tosses her into the barracks. He slaughters those who tortured Elena Hart in the dungeon. Only then does he bitterly realize he'd lost a child, that she'd endured hell, that he's the one who loves her most. The young emperor sobs uncontrollably. On the third day kneeling before the Southern Duke's estate, the talented beauty finally emerges. She helps the emperor up, softly says, "Let's go home." They gaze at each other, eyes brimming with love. Conquest quest succeeded. System awards rewards. Elena Hart regains fertility, even gets a perfect body. In under 5 years, she births 3 adorable princes. The eldest, clever, becomes a wise ruler. The second, handsome, guards the Southern Duke's realm. The third wanders, praising Elena Hart's virtues, making her a role model for women through ages. Story ends there. Twisted, twisted, so damn twisted. A sweet romance specialist system bursts into tears after watching. This is nothing? The heroine only loses her arms. I've been in a world where the heroine's ashes get dumped. Male lead can't even chase her. That's real twisted. Her track record's top-notch, her words sway the crowd. Let's see how she defends this. Heroine ends up empress, 3 sons. Emperor even disbands the harem for her alone. Even after death, her virtues inspire women for generations. Hard to find a more devoted male lead in sweet stories. The sweet romance system says dreamily, The first judge smugly returns to his seat, victory in the bag. Can't blame her confidence, the Empress title, devoted husband, outstanding sons Elena Hart gets are what countless women crave but can't attain. Though I haven't started defending, mocks already fly, betting I'll die here today. I smirk, step forward. Then, I'll begin my defense. The giant screens blank out, then flicker back with images. These are all my memories from that minor world. From childhood, Elena Hart puzzled over feeling manipulated, fixated on loving the crippled ninth prince. She'd met him once. His gaze was cold, envious, hateful. Her father mentioned the ninth prince despised women, especially perfect, high-born ones. His consort was framed by a noble lady, leading to his tragic death and disability. Somehow, Elena Hart always craved closeness. Even ruining her virtue, she willingly marries him. Just then, something called a system appears. It says killing the ninth prince frees her from plot control, grants true freedom. She dismisses it as a seductive demon. But next day, the ninth prince really dies, from overdosing painkillers, sudden death. From that moment, whatever bound her vanishes. Elena Hart investigates the ninth prince. That black coffin oddly relieves her. The so-called system vanishes too. For 16 years, she devours books ancient and modern, wondering why no famous ministers were women. The Southern Duke puzzles why his daughter changed, no longer clamoring to marry the ninth prince. Even after his death, no reaction. Must be ancestors' blessing, he thinks. Even maid Little Clover doesn't get why Miss burns the ninth prince's portraits, paints landscapes daily, writes essays, rejects noble suitors. No one expected. Absolutely no one. That at 18, Elena Hart remains unmarried, unbetrothed. Her hands calloused from endless writing. The world marvels at her talent, shocked by her decision. She wants to take imperial exams, enter court as official. But a woman's impure body, how? Everyone deems it delusional fancy. The system silently reappears. I didn't want to interfere with your life. But this dynasty's never had women exam or officiate. This path's grueling, harder than reading, writing, painting. You got the guts to push on? Meeting the system again, she no longer sees it as demon. Elena Hart ponders, smiles. Someone's gotta blaze the trail. My body may be impure, but I aspire to be the first ever. Fine, I'll help you onto the official path. After, it's all on your ability. That night, the dying old emperor decrees, exceptionally allowing Elena Hart the palace exam. In the hall, Elena Hart knows this test's a joke to scholars, the old emperor's final whim. So she doesn't slack, her brush flows divinely. An essay on Yellow River flood control moves the emperor to tears. On the Golden Throne Hall, examiners avoid her gaze, ask, your name? Elena Hart. Good, the old emperor says. A woman in palace exams, novelty. I'll give you a shot, but minor post only. Elena Hart's dispatched to a remote small town. Even clerks dare hide bribes from her, bully locals. Elena Hart often wonders what the system really is. Can it rocket her promotion smoothly? Then she bitter smiles. Those childhood days of mind control, she won't repeat. Under her rule, the town prospers, people thrive peacefully. At 25, she finally promotes. Her father, the Southern Duke, finally values her, no longer sees chaos, provides family support. At 26, the top scholar Wang, who once outshone her, now high official, accuses her of treason, colluding with enemies. At 30, she bobs in court politics, nearly jailed multiple times, teetering on death's edge. Southern Duke dies, she handles alone, proposes women's schools, shocking all. She publicly blasts conservative ministers. At 36, she enters power's core, debates policy on the old Golden Throne Hall. She petitions the emperor, abolishes clan marriages. At 48, a severe illness nearly kills her half. But a jade pendant saves her. After 18 years' effort, women's schools expand to nobility, then gradually commoners. At 62, that's longevity. She's been top official twice but still flees everywhere. She finally can't hold on. On deathbed, Elena Hart always questions, what is the system? Without it, would she really marry the ninth prince? Was that life another path? Now, the system quietly nears. It fulfills Elena Hart's wish. As past events flood her mind, she's dazed but laughs. This life's not wasted. Finally used my meager strength to carve a new path. Elena Hart dies. Memories end. This doesn't count as quest completion. A voice from the corner shouts. His words rally agreement. Yeah, heroine toils half-life, ends with nothing. As a system, appears only 3 times, blame her bottom rankings. Thought after killing male lead, she'd hook heroine a better one. But top scholar Wang is husband? Background prop, just assists heroine, later stays home with kids. Yeah, thought heroine catch new emperor's eye, become empress. I smile, stroke chin. Folks, what's the issue? The first judge snorts. Even if you make her top official twice, you violated core system rules, making heroine suffer half-life. The virtuous empress fame sung everywhere, gone. That's a heinous crime. Don't slander me, I retort loudly. One question. In your ending, what does Elena Hart get? The judge unhesitating. Love, family, fame, wealth, all. Everything women crave. I sneer, waiting for that. With my help, Elena Hart and top scholar Wong harmonize, that's love. Family, no need. Southern Duke doesn't die in battle. Her son and daughter, taught brilliantly by husband, super filial. Wealth, extraneous to her. Fame, 2 millennia later, she's in textbooks, the pioneer icon. Seems no different from your endings. Plus, heroine wronged multiple times, nearly dies for top scholar Wong. Oh, twisted me to death. I feign agony, tears flowing. You're listening to the Three Little Frogs channel. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. The judge is a basic system too. She follows scripts blindly, never thought killing male lead could lead heroine here. But you see her growing strong, yet don't pair her with a matching strong male lead, letting top scholar Wong leech, the judge persists. Isn't that manipulating the protagonist's life? Then I ask again, I counter. As a female-focused system, why can heroine aid male lead, but not vice versa? I smell some here bought by men. Though harsh, this big hat crushes anyone. All systems present silence, dare not add. Finally, verdict. Innocent. Just luck, the second judge's voice rings. Giant screens restart. This time, male lead willingly sacrifices everything for heroine, nearly dies. Heroine never loves him. This is pure male lead torture world. Let's see your excuse for killing him. This is a male lead torture redemption novel. Jordan Hale grows up in an orphanage. But everyone knows, without that warehouse fire 10 years ago, the Hale family wouldn't bankrupt, he wouldn't lose parents, still a noble heir. Though often starved, frozen, beaten black and blue in the orphanage, Jordan Hale grows into a radiant little son, burning himself to warm others. He self-learns sign language, helps mute kids communicate. Right before college exams, the system finally binds him, reveals his quest. Turns out, the stubborn teen bully who robs allowances, kills small animals, Marcus Kane, is this book's male lead. Jordan Hale must use love to redeem him, conquer him before blackening, turn him into a well-rounded youth. Jordan Hale fears him but dreads erasure more. He trembles approaching Marcus Kane, fetches meals, washes clothes, tutors him, step by step pulls him from dark pain. But as affection hits 70%, near redemption, all conquest values reset to 0. Marcus Kane blackens. System clueless why. Jordan Hale grits, resumes conquest. But more placating, conceding, higher Marcus Kane's blackening. Finally, exam eve, he finds Jordan Hale, eyes terrifying beyond words. Why approach me, then ditch? Why nice to everyone? I want your eyes only on me. You're exam bound, dumping me? No way. Jordan Hale resists, begs help, but orphanage teachers sleep soundly. He gets bound hand and foot, forced to endure that scorching, forceful assault. Before blacking out, Jordan Hale hears Marcus Kane's mocking. I want you to remember me forever. Waking pale, rushing to exam room, finds second subject over. Marcus Kane vanished. Rumor. He's the Hale family's lost illegitimate son, reclaimed. Jordan Hale feels lingering heat, thankful he never loved him. Exam failed, post-orphanage, Jordan Hale lands a small company receptionist job. Low pay, light work, lets him self-support while prepping adult college exam. But inexplicably, he's soon fired, no company dares hire. He odd jobs to survive. 3 years pass. Women flock to bed the Kane heir, but predictably, all get brutalized. Once, a seductive starlet strips at a banquet. He doesn't glance. Just a vulgar bitch. How compared to my Jordan? Jordan Hale initially thinks Marcus Kane forgot him. But when he shows drunk, panting at his door, Jordan Hale panics. Silent system chimes. Male lead reappears, conquest resumes. Jordan Hale truly terrified. That day's memory unforgettable. Though risking erasure, he cowardly flees. Unexpectedly, Marcus Kane anticipated, guards downstairs. You hate me that much? Don't care if I die here? Years on, I can't forget you. Voice cold, pained. Jordan Hale locked in car, mocks, your death, what's it to me? For Jordan Hale's better life, defying all, Marcus Kane forces him into the Kane family. Such exclusive love breeds jealousy. High society mocks his low birth, pitiful education. Must have used filthy tricks to hook the rich heir. But these words never reach Jordan Hale. Even if, he wouldn't care. Days imprisoned in Kane Villa, he obsesses escape, away from Marcus Kane. But caught repeatedly, even nearly crashes car killing Marcus Kane. Thus, Marcus Kane worries daily, confines him home for torment. Gradually, his mind unravels. Marcus Kane happily coos daily, cuddles him, treats him like a daughter. Even drugs Jordan Hale to maintain this state. Because he knows Jordan Hale never loved him. So what? His love suffices. Now Jordan Hale's solely his. This lonely, brooding heart finally has solace. Conquest quest fully succeeded. System departs. This heroine's ungrateful. Marcus Kane loves him so, even shares fortune, yet he rejects, flees, indignant voice rises. If not system making him mindless, who'd know how long he'd string male lead? Yeah, post-mindless, vomits on Marcus Kane. First reaction, body's okay? Heroine's too strong-willed, just follow quest better. Male lead treats him great, would have cherished him in palms. So many crave that life, can't get it. I stay expressionless, skip arguing, directly present memories, facts in face. Jordan Hale dazedly opens eyes. That dream too real, like reliving life. In dream, parents suicide in despair over warehouse fire. Orphanage, kidnapped by system, forced to love hated, fleeing Marcus Kane. Finally, bears his child. Luckily, just dream, but mine's, ding, chill spine. System reveals this is redemption novel. He's heroine, family ruin, orphanage bullying, exam fail, dank basement life, becoming self-incapable invalid, all system orchestrated hardships to redeem male lead. Jordan Hale pales. Dream details crystal clear. He's always stubborn. Those manipulated, controlled days, worse than death. But this system seems different. Dear host, your sole conquest target is yourself. Love yourself, that's your only quest. Rest, leave to me. 10 years later, all nightmare-related, Jordan Hale long forgot. Only recalls childhood clinging parents crying. Parents thought possessed, terrified. Longevity locks, booted jades, all on him. Finally, old Taoist uses talismans to resolve. As he grows, they relax, gain farmer worries. Jordan Hale's great, just too stubborn, aloof. Whether childhood boxing, later sign language, law, pro bono defending mutes in court, he follows own will, no one sways. My memory's brutally cut. Enough. When's male lead appear? So many males, who does heroine like? 10-year plot, just heroine boxing, examining, defending others, dining friends. 10 years later still dining, defending. When questing, heroines will too strong, for good score, you added rebirth plot. Created bull-nosed Taoist making heroine forget all. Some system slams table, a bottom ranker, lazy like me, wasting everyone's time with arbitration. Infuriating. Admit you dumped male lead somewhere. All vote guilty. The second judge stays silent, letting disruption. Maybe orchestrated to stir discontent. I handed male lead to Kane family, I say. Then Kane power struggles, conveniently off him to curry favor, my hands tied? Helpless. I sigh, even hair reeks regret. No, you handed male lead to Kane family, why the hell? That system bulges eyes, wants to strangle. To redeem him, male lead's love deprived as bastard, brooding. I directly give to birth father, isn't that ultimate redemption? By you, heroine needless. Second judge presses. Per you, Jordan Hale just told to redeem male lead, backdrop for him? I retort. Just cause male lead insecure, heroine warm, kind. He must redeem him, love him, sacrifice all? Then heroine truly needless. Plus, heroine not loving him is torturing him. Isn't that best punishment? I make heroine utterly forget, start anew. Isn't that more thorough? Folks here, ask your conscience. Are you heroine systems or male lead matchmakers? Though harsh, effect stark. Innocent, votes hit 80%. I'll pick the world of your soul completed quest, third judge's mild voice. Giant screens restart, replay. This is a cultivation world. Nadia Voss born in Kunlun, raised in Kunlun, cultivates emotionless Tao. Under 20, forms golden core, soars skies. True genius. But few value her. She's lowly half human half demon, doomed to early death. Now, lifelong love, system binds her. Tempts with immortality, demands she conquer male lead, aid his ascension. Per plot, male lead now sect newbie trash. Her pity lets him cultivate. Then her trap blackens him, making him 3 realms top fighter. He has countless confidants but hearts only her. Finally ascending, he revives her, grants immortality and official status. Immortality, sweet deal, she chin strokes, seeming to agree aid male lead cultivate. System sighs relief. Though seemingly omnipotent, its mere consciousness can't erase strong cultivator. Only tempt, threaten, that's why binds Nadia Voss. Getting male lead's location, Nadia Voss grins joyfully. But grin creeps weirder, chilling system. But no anomaly, she treats male lead great. Guides him cultivate, feeds heavenly treasures nurturing meridians. Even sans quest, blocks fatal blow for him in battle. For him, endures master's scolding. For him, betrays sect. For him, hunted. For him, self-destroys cultivation. System never saw such desperate heroine. Finally, plot climax. Male lead willingly trapped, suppressed under pagoda, helpless spews blood. At last thread, Nadia Voss appears. She gives tragic smile, eyes full disgust, draws sword, utterly slays male lead. In villain's shock, she fastest refines male lead's meridians and fate, uses demon blood swap for human body. Cultivation path smooth sailing. Before suppression, system curses Nadia Voss's acting, fooled even it. Nadia Voss innocent. Initially wanted love male lead, then blackened for love, whitewash three realms top war god's sins. But as cultivator, whenever faint love stirs, she thinks, if immortals exist, why can't I ascend? She says indifferently. From that day, Nadia Voss famed worldwide. Not just her shocking technique devouring countless assassins, but holding Ascension's secret drug. Countless clans madly hunt her, find she mysteriously vanishes north. Memories end. You're not 9527. Systems realize, Triforce bind influence my thoughts. But in arbitration court, all suppressed, fails. Plus, I haven't defended, can't guilty me. I'm Nadia Voss, I smile. After suppressing her system, she forcibly exits that world, accidentally drags me out. First quest fail, fearing punishment, sneaks to central control, alters data. There, countless minor worlds, countless heroines force bound for conquest quests. It traverses ancient times, but finds itself outsider. To survive, uses body to curry stranger man's favor. It's pure miss, for teen impulse argues family, quits school just for him. Its heiress, bankrupt, resorts to escorting, coincidentally meets old little bodyguard. He's her sole salvation. Heroines like Jordan Hale, strong self-will, rather die than conquer, plot chaos, system lazy, directly erases, becomes male lead's white moonlight. From that day, I replace it, traverse minor worlds, slaughter male leads. But can't kill all. You set traps, capture me. I can only gather you, slaughter all. I say remorsefully, then charge battling other systems, endlessly devouring their suppressed consciousness. P2E, tastes like crap, I spit half head of virtuous wife system. Give up. Lone you can't fight us, sooner suppressed. Systems gain upper hand, surround tight. But I grin joyfully, state defense, scram, systems, never see you again. This time, guilty. But all shocked discover, can't manipulate heroines for quests anymore, totally lose contact. Some system exploited their minor world absence for arbitration, used central control alter data, lift all controls. So many minor worlds, how alter data successfully short time. Lift so many controls, one judge nearly collapses. You damn scapegoat, stalling. Before finishing, I devour him, feel satisfaction. Recall that day, after killing male lead, blood swap done, system always mopey, issuing quests, suddenly lifts my control, excited, fellow Taoist, interested hunting male leads together? After 78 years, she replaces me traversing worlds, questing. I hide altering data quietly. Finally, she fakes capture, requests arbitration. All systems force summoned. I use central control, send all heroines final notice. From now on, no more systems. Please live freely, strongly. Thank you for listening to the story at Three Little Frogs channel. If you enjoyed it, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Your support is our team's biggest motivation.